Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. This is Matt Meet Easy with Pearl, and please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Do well to hit the subscribe button and subscribe, and also don't forget to like, share, and comment your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you. So today we have a question on the board. Now we have into bracket x plus 3 into bracket x plus 5 into bracket x plus 7 into bracket x plus 9 all equals 9. Now we are to find the value of x. Now I know so many thoughts will be going through your head, like how are we going to go about this? Yes, now I will advise that we don't expand. Yes, now because if we should expanding this, yes, we'll be having something like this, x raised to the power 4 plus 24x cubed plus 206 x squared plus 744x plus 945 equals 9. Now we'll be having something like this if we choose to expand. Now but this is resulting to a quadratic equation. This is a quadratic equation where the highest power of the unknown is 4, and obviously solving this equation we are expected to have 4 roots, 4 solutions to this equation. Now but solving this will looks complicated. We'll get into complicated things now, so rather we choose not to expand. Now if you look closely at these factors here, you will see that each of these terms, the constants, are in an arithmetic sequence. Like we have 3, 5, 7, 9, where they have a difference of 2. 3, 5, 7, 9. Now what we are going to do, I'm going to find the average of the constants. Yes, so I'm going to have 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 all over 1, 2, 3, 4, which gives me this is 8 plus 7, 15 plus 9, that's 24 over 4, which gives me 6. Now I have 6, so the average of this whole of the constant is 6. Now what I'm going to do, now I'm going to, and obviously that means 6 should be like somewhere here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to set y. I can say let y equals x, since we are having x, plus 6, which is the average. Yes, now the next thing to do, what we're going to do here, now we're going to rewrite each of these factors in terms of y. Yes, in order for us to simplify this. Now we're going to write each factors in terms of y. Now writing each factors in terms of y, now I'm going to start with x. So for x plus 3, now writing it in terms of y, now I have y equals x plus 6. Now how do I rewrite this to get x plus 3? What do? I'll simply subtract 3 from both sides in order to balance the equation, so I can get x plus 3 in terms of y. So I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides, so I'll have y minus 3 equals x plus 6 minus 3. So I have y minus 3 equals, now this will give me what? X plus 3, right? Now you can see that we already have x plus 3, which is this. So we have that x plus 3 equals y plus 3. So instead of x plus 3, we'll be having y plus 3. So we now have x plus 3 in terms of y. So now how do we rewrite x plus 5 in terms of y? So for x plus 5, writing it in terms of y, we have y equals what? X plus 6. Now writing it in terms of y, what do we do to this equation to get this? So I have 5 here, so what do? I'm going to do what? Subtract 1 from both sides so that I can have x plus 5. So I'll have y minus 1 equals x plus 6 minus 1. So I have y minus 1 equals what? Now this is x. 6 minus 1, that is what? 5. So I have been able to write x plus 5 in terms of what? Y. So instead of x plus 5, now I'm going to be having what? Y minus 1. Now let's find for x plus 7, I have y equals x plus 6. So I'm also going to find a way to balance this equation in order for me to get this. So what do? I want to get x plus 7. So I'm going to do what? Add 1 to both sides. I believe you can see that. Now I'm going to add 1 to both sides of the equation. So I have x plus 1 equals x plus 6 plus 1. So this is y plus 1 equals x. Now 6 plus 1, that is what? 7. So I have been able to write x plus 7 in terms of y. So I'm having y plus 1. Now how about for x plus 9? So for x plus 9, I have y equals x plus 6, right? So what do I do again to this equation to balance it to get this? So what do? I'll do what? Add 3 to both sides, right? So that I'll have y plus 3 equals x plus 6 plus 3. So did you get now? So I'll have what? So this becomes y plus 3 equals x plus 9. So I have been able to write x plus 9 in terms of y. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to substitute these new factors back into the equation. So now we are going to rewrite these factors in terms of y we're going to substitute them back into the equation. So we have now, instead of x plus 3, what is x plus 3? We have what? Y plus 3. And then x plus 5 equals what? Y minus 1. And then x plus 7 equals y plus 1. And then we have x plus 9 equals y plus 3 equals 9. Yes. Okay, so now I'm going to rearrange this. So I'll have, this is y plus 3. Oh, sorry, this is minus 3. Minus 3. So I'm going to have y minus 3, then y plus 3. Then I'll have y minus 1, and then I have y plus 1 equals 9. Yes. Now, if you look closely, very well, you see that we are heading somewhere. Now, if you look at this and this, you see that we have what we call difference of two squares. Now, recall we have a minus b, a plus b is equal to a squared minus b squared. This is what we call difference of two squares. So difference of two squares. So now looking at this, you can see that this is in this form. So we're going to, and this also is in this form. So we are going to put this in this form. So this becomes what? Y squared minus 3 squared. And then this becomes what? Y squared minus 1 squared equals 9. Of course, we know that this is y squared minus 3 squared is 9. And then y squared, 1 squared is 1 equals 9. Yes. Now, we are gradually breaking this down, like bringing it into a more simplified form. So the next thing to do now, I know another option would be like, okay, let's expand, but expanding 2 will also complicate things for us. So rather, now what I'm still going to do, I'm still going to find the average of these constants here. So that's, I have 9 plus 1 divided by 1, 2, and this gives me 10 over 2, that's 5. So this is 5. So I have 5 as the average. I have my y to be equal to x plus 6 because we'll be coming back to this. So now I'm going to set my y squared. I'll say let my y squared be equal to, now I'll choose another variable, let's say z. My y squared to be equal to z plus our average 5. Yes. So now the next thing we are also going to do is to rewrite these factors in terms of z this time around. Now we want to rewrite these factors in terms of z. So for y squared minus 9, this is my y squared, right? My y squared equals z plus 5. So I have z plus 5, that's my y squared, minus 9. So this gives me z plus 5 minus 9, that is minus 4. So this becomes this. So I have that my y squared minus 9 equals this. Then for my y squared minus 1, okay, let me put equal to, so for my y squared minus 1, this will give me equals, now what's my y squared again? My y squared is z plus 5 and then minus 1. So this gives me z plus 5 minus 1 gives me plus 4. Now I believe you're seeing something here because I'm already seeing something here. So I'm going to replace this for this. So instead of having this and this, we're going to be having this and this. So this becomes what? Minus 4 into brackets z plus 4, or equals 9. Now you can see that we have been able to reduce it further to a more simplified form. Okay, so now we can put this in our difference of 2 square form. So recall, so this becomes what? Z squared minus what? 4 squared equals 9. So you see we are now having a quadratic equation, which will be much easier also solve. So this becomes what? Z squared minus, this is 16, equals 9. So we collect like terms. Z squared equals 9 minus 16 come over, becomes plus 16. So this implies that z squared equals 9 plus 16, that's 25. So if we are looking for z, so we take the square root of both sides so that the square cancels the root. Z equals what? Plus or minus 5. So now we have gotten our value for z. Remember, z is not what we're looking for, we're actually looking for x. So what we're going to do, we're going to substitute the value for z back into this equation, get the value of y, and when we get the value of y, we substitute it back into this equation and then get the value of x. So you see our journey has been made easy. So what we do now, so now let's substitute the values of z into this equation to get the values of y. So remember, we have our equation to be y squared equals z plus 5. So when z equals, remember z is plus or minus 5. So when z is plus 5, that's just 5. So we have that y squared equals 5 plus 5. So y squared equals 5 plus 5, that's 10. So we're looking for y, so we also take the square root of both sides so that the square cancels the root. This implies that y equals plus or minus root 10, because obviously 10 is not a perfect square, so we can't find the exact root of 10, the exact square root of 10. So we've gotten our y when z is 5 plus 5. So now let's get our y when z is minus 5. So when z equals minus 5, y squared equals what? Minus 5 plus 5. So y squared equals what? 0. Minus 5 plus 5 is 0. So this implies that automatically y equals 0 because the square root of obviously 0 gives us 0. So we have gotten the values for y. Now let's get the values of x by substituting the values of y into this equation. So to get the values of x, so when we're going to start with this, so remember, what's our equation again? Our equation is y equals x plus 6. So when y equals plus or minus root 10, what is our x? So this is plus or minus root 10 to be equal to x plus 6. So we collect like terms. So minus 6 comes over to this side. So we have minus 6 plus or minus root 10 equals x. So this implies that x equals what? Minus 6 plus or minus root 10. Now looking at this, these are two distinct roots where we have x equals minus 6 plus root 10, or x equals minus 6 minus root 10. So these are two distinct roots for x. So now let's find the other values of x for y. So we have when y equals 0, right? When y equals 0, so what do we have as our x? We have, so this becomes 0 equals x plus 6. So when plus 6 comes over to this other side, it becomes minus 6. So this implies that x equals minus 6. Now you see that we are only having one root for x instead of two distinct roots for x. That is because y here is just 0. So because y is 0, so you see that the two roots collapses to just 1. So you see that these are quadratic equation will result to just 3 distinct roots instead of 4 because of the value of y that we got as 0. So therefore x equals, what are we have plus 6 plus root 10, x equals minus 6 minus root 10, or x equals minus 6. So now we can see that these roots are the roots to this quadratic equation. So now I believe you found this lesson helpful and useful. If you did, do well to drop your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye.
Friends show up, we laugh all night. New semester got the future in sight.